This is the best of all possible worlds. That line gets mocked today, but for Leibniz, it was the foundation of a divine system. Lawyer, diplomat, mathematician, and philosopher, Leibniz didn't just study knowledge, he tried to organize all of it. And after finishing his studies in France, he moved to France, England, and Holland, meeting the minds that shaped Europe. Then, he settled in Hanover and began building a system meant to explain everything. Leibniz believed the world wasn't random. It was structured, logical, and perfectly ordered. In his book, The New System of Nature, he began to lay out his view. Every object, every soul, every law exists because it's necessary, according to the principle of sufficient reason. Nothing happens without a reason. There are no accidents in Leibniz's universe, only truths waiting to be deduced. He disagreed with Locke's idea that the mind is a blank slate. In the new essays on human understanding, he argued that truth is already inside us. We just uncover it. Then came the monology, where Leibniz took metaphysics to the next level. The world, he said, is not made of atoms, but of monads. Monads are dimensionless points of force, like metaphysical souls. Each one counts within itself the entire truth of its own past, present, and future. Each reflects the entire universe from its own perspective. They don't interact, they don't collide. Instead, they operate in a pre-established harmony, a divine synchronization set by God. You, me, a rock, a cat, we're all collections of monads. We all mirror the same universe from different angles. But what kind of God creates a universe filled with suffering? Leibniz answers in Theocracy. God, being perfectly good and perfectly rational, chose this world not because it's free of evil, but because it has the greatest possible balance of beauty, justice, and order. Even evil plays a part in the harmony. Why didn't God make a better world? Because he couldn't, not without breaking the logic of perfection. To Leibniz, this is the best of all possible worlds, not because it's flawless, but because it's the most meaningful configuration of truth. Leibniz saw time and space not as things in of themselves, but as relationships between monads. Science then isn't studying reality directly, it's analyzing appearances, the patterns we perceive from our limited view. Real knowledge comes from within. We don't invent truth, we awaken to it. In a discourse on metaphysics, he reminds us we're not just passive observers in the world, we're part of the divine equation. Even if we can't change what is, we can grasp why it is and be grateful for being here at all. Leibniz's system is not naive optimism. It's metaphysical commitment to the idea that reason, order, and meaning are woven into everything. And once you start to see the harmony, you stop asking, why me? Start asking, how do I reflect in the universe that I'm a part of? And as Leibniz once famously said, to love is to find pleasure in the happiness of another.